Hello guys, welcome to the video. Since COVID-19, I have been spending an awful lot of concentrated time in the UK, my home country, and exploring an awful lot since we haven't been allowed to travel much. So I wanted to share a couple of fantastic places and fantastic locations which I've explored in the last couple of years to give you an idea if you are visiting here. So let's get started. So let's kickstart this list off with a place that needs no introduction at all, and the place I am thinking of is London. London is an unbelievable city located in the southeast of England. It has an unlimited amount of things to do, and it is one of the top tourist attractions in the world. London has an amazing variety of things to do, places to visit, landmarks to tick off, history to explore, and much, much more. If you've never been to London before, you'll probably be blown away with the sheer size and the scale of the place. I reckon you could spend months here just exploring so many different places. I mean, I've been living here for 2 years and I've already been blown away by the sheer scale and the amount of stuff to do in this city. These days as well, it's not just central London which impresses, it's a lot of different places outside the city centre which really can blow a lot of people's minds. A lot of people say, and I agree as well, that London is like 5 different cities all just mushed up into one. You have north, east, south and west with their own different cultures and unique characteristics. So if you're gonna go, I recommend minimum 4 or 5 days. That will give you the bog standard level of being able to explore the city, and it gives you just about as much time to actually get a feel for the place. But obviously, if you're thinking about going longer, I would highly recommend you do that, because there's be an awful lot of things that you would have missed out. London is the most densely populated part of Britain, with the highest income and GDP in the whole country. So it's the financial hub of Britain as well. It has some of the richest people in the country and also some of the most famous people around the world. The only big thing is it costs an absolute fortune to not get around, but to even just buy a pint of beer in a pub, it is an absolute fortune. So if you're going to be visiting this city, please expect to have deep pockets, because trust me, you're going to need them. Anyway, that's enough about London. Let's move to number 2 on this list, which is the West Country. For us Southerners, the West Country is one of the best places you can go to see some beautiful beaches, some stunning scenery, and some new culture. The West Country is best known for its fantastic food, its rugged beaches, and its terrible weather. Most people I know who go there either have an absolutely fantastic time exploring and doing all these crazy, amazing activities, or on the other hand, you get a lot of people that have an absolute shocker there with piss poor weather and just a shocking experience. If you go on a holiday here, you really have to ride the rough with the smooth and just hopefully just have your fingers crossed. I only went to Cornwall a year ago, also explored Devon a couple of months ago, so it's all fresh in my mind. I have spent a lot of time, especially my young years, exploring the West Country and seeing what it has to offer. One of the best places to see is Dartmoor. Dartmoor is an amazing national park right in the heart of Devon, or West Devon, and it has an abundance of things to do. It has some beautiful scenery, some lovely lakes, and some fantastic treks that you can explore. When I went to Dartmoor, I really did see the rough side of it, as I got caught in a storm whilst wild camping there, having an absolute disaster, catching COVID after, but amazingly, it still managed to make it on this list. Some of the best places to see in Cornwall is Newquay, St Ives and Land's End. Newquay is very famous for its surfing, which I have done multiple times, and I can highly recommend that place. You've got some fantastic waves, and because it's brushing through to the jet stream, and it's just a fantastic time. Truro is a tiny little city, but it is a fantastic location to get all round Cornwall. Land's End and St Ives is a fantastic place to explore, and it just feels cool because you are right on the tip of Britain. Another place I could recommend in Devon is Exeter. Exeter is a fantastic city with amazing traditional architecture, lovely quaint streets for the grannies, and surprisingly good nightlife, as you have Exeter University. Another amazing place that I'm thinking of, but it's controversial that it's in the West Country, is Dorset. Now Dorset has some lovely towns such as Weymouth and Swanage, and it's got some really cool landmarks such as Old Harry's Rock right in the heart of the Jurassic Coast. Now the Jurassic Coast is a pretty lovely area, but don't be fooled, because the Jurassic Coast is a fantastic coastline with some pretty cool landmarks itself, but just don't expect to find any fossils, as I couldn't find any. You probably could have done a couple of years ago, but now that ship has well and truly sailed. That brings us to the third destination on this list, and we're going to stay west, but we're going to go northwest to the Lake District.
OMW, on my way to you. Good at what I do. I'm OMW. Watch me walk away, putting myself on display. 1, 2, 3 a day. I'm on my way, on my way. I'ma have you on tiptoes, watching my diamond afterglow. I know you wanna take me home. I'm on my way, on my way. OMW, on my way to you. Good at what I do. I'm OMW. OMW, on my way to you. Good at what
So I have been to the Lake District and visited the Lake District 3 times now in my life, and every single time it does not fail to surprise me with its beauty. There is something exceptional about this place, but I just can't put my finger on it. I would love to move there if the choice was mine, and this is why. Unsurprisingly, the Lake District has some sensational lakes that you can explore and hire boats out on. Most of the lakes as well have these really cool islands right in the middle of them, which you can explore, which never fails to satisfy me. For families, the Lake District is absolutely perfect for its moderate climbs and hikes, adventurous nature and rugged environment. The Lake District is in a stunning location in the northeast of England with its lush, beautiful forests and its striking landscapes. In my opinion, the Lake District only has 3 downsides that I can think of. The Lake District gets so much rainfall, it's technically classified as a rainforest. So even if you're there in the height of summer, do expect and bring your brolly. Number 2, it is incredibly busy. Especially in the summer months, the Lake District gets millions of tourists every single year, which pulls the prices up for absolutely everything when it comes to locations, accommodation, food, activities. Everything costs a bomb because everything's inflated because of the sheer scale of the tourists. And it also means it can be quite frustrating to even get around in your car. And when you're summiting a peak, for example, it can also be frustrating with the amount of people that are there basically doing exactly the same as you, which some people don't mind, but I know I might as well put it in because I know a lot of people would be turned off with that. The third problem with it is, like a lot of these national parks and a lot of these beautiful parts in the world, is in the winter months it does just turn into a bit of a ghost town. Yes, you have a couple of people skiing and ice axing up the odd cliff, but on the whole it goes pretty dead and very, very quiet indeed. It's just a few things to think about if you're looking to explore this fantastic national park, but on the whole I would definitely recommend it to anyone who is touring around Britain. The Lake District in recent years has really had its economy pumped, as there's been so many people from London and the south of England who have moved up there to either buy a holiday home or retire up there. I would not let that put you off, as the Lake District on the whole is, one of the purest, most lovely national parks in England. So definitely give it a shout, give it a visit if you come across it. Woo! We're only done 3 recommendation locations and we are already 12 minutes into the video. This is going well, isn't it? I'm going to be honest, I could go on all day about this stuff with different locations and destinations in the UK. I'm definitely going to have to make a part 2, 3, 4 and 5 for this kind of thing. But yeah, I'll leave you with these recommendations at the moment. Please give me a thumbs up if you liked this style of videos. I haven't obviously done anything like this before. If it goes well, I'll make a part 2. I hope the advice or the destinations I gave were actually semi-useful to you. But thank you for watching today's video, and I will be coming at you with some really cool content soon, because I've got some fantastic trips lined up, which I won't confess right now. But anyway, like I said, let me know if you want me to make a part 2, and we'll go from there. But until then, peace out.
I love it when we can laugh together. That kind of thing, it just makes me feel better. I'm gonna give this just one try. Or what if I told you you took my breath away? And what if I told you I wish that I could